ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Welcome to RTA News. Today is Wednesday, August 6, 2025. Thanks for joining us. The Islamic Emirates Ambassador to Tehran, Maulawi Fazal Muhammad Haqqani, met with the Deputy Secretary General of the Economic Cooperation Organization, or ECO. According to Afghan Embassy in Tehran, Mr. Haqqani called for strengthening Afghanistan's role within ECO and emphasized the country's participation in the organization's upcoming meetings. Both sides also stressed the importance of enhancing trade cooperation between Afghanistan and ECO organization. The Office of the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs reports that only 12 provinces in Afghanistan can currently generate nearly 500 megawatts of solar power, attracting both national and international investment. However, experts highlighted that the country possesses the potential to produce over 220,000 megawatts of electricity from solar energy sources. Here is the report.
The Deputy Prime Minister's office stated that investigations indicate the country has the potential to generate 487 megawatts of solar power across 12 provinces. According to the report, Logar, Parwan and Ghazni provinces have the highest capacity for solar power production.
Logar, Ghazni and Parwan provinces each have the potential to generate up to 100 megawatts of electricity from solar energy, placing them at the top of the national ranking. In contrast, Razgan and Daikundi provinces sit at the bottom, with only 5 megawatts of solar capacity each. We encourage both national and international investors to seize these opportunities and invest in solar energy projects across Afghanistan.
Several experts say that Afghanistan can generate thousands of megawatts of electricity from various sources, including wind, water and sunlight, which will help the country become self-sufficient in power generation. Officials say that Afghanistan is capable of generating over 222,000 megawatts of electricity solely from solar energy.
Afghanistan is a suitable country for solar energy production, with excellent potential available. Now that a stable system is in place, investors are encouraged to invest in the solar energy sector in Afghanistan. This will naturally contribute to energy production and support energy self-sufficiency in the country.
A contract was signed in Kabul to produce 10,000 megawatts of electricity, valued at $10 billion. This project will utilize coal, gas, wind, solar and water resources. The signing took place in the presence of Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Khund, the Deputy Prime Minister of Economic Affairs, and was established between the Ministry of Energy and Water and a private company called Azizi Group.
The Deputy Minister of Health Services at the Ministry of Public Health, Maulawi Abdul Wali Haqqani, held a meeting with representatives of the Bill Gates Foundation. The discussion focused on strengthening routine immunization and eradicating polio, particularly in 6 districts where coverage remains low. Both sides thoroughly discussed improving vaccination services and eliminating the virus. Mr. Haqqani welcomed the ongoing programs and called for increased cooperation from the foundation. Maulawi Abdul Kabir, Minister of Refugees and Repatriations, distributed financial assistance to families of Afghan returnees from Iran who were martyred in a traffic accident on the Herat-Kandahar highway. The aid was provided following the directive of Amirul Mu'mineen Hafazahullah, the leader of the Islamic Emirate. During the visit, the minister extended his condolences and assured the families that the relevant institutions of the Islamic Emirate are committed to providing maximum support to returnees. Minister of Energy and Water Mullah Abdul Latif Mansour met with a group of Iraqi investors in Kabul. According to the ministry, the investors expressed interest in investing in the energy production projects using modern technologies in Afghanistan. The minister welcomed their initiative and assured them of the ministry's full cooperation. The UNHCR reported that from the start of the 2025 to August 1, 2.1 million Afghans were forcibly deported from Iran and Pakistan. In discussions with IOM, Afghanistan's Minister of Refugees and Repatriations highlighted climate change and decades of instability as factors contributing to the country's fragile economy, emphasizing the need for ongoing international humanitarian aid until Afghans can achieve their self-sufficiency. Here is the report.
The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees reported in its latest update that 2.1 million Afghans were forcibly deported from Iran and Pakistan between the beginning of 2025 and August 1st. According to the report, from April 1st to the end of July, 1.4 million Afghans returned to Afghanistan from Iran and more than 303,000 returned from Pakistan.
Afghans returning from Iran have faced discrimination, harassment, and loss of salary in the country. Despite spending years there, their salaries have been withdrawn and they have been forcibly deported.
During a meeting with the director of the International Organization for Migration and other officials in Afghanistan, the Minister of Refugees and Repatriation stressed the importance of preventing the forced and mass deportation of Afghan refugees, as well as the loss of their assets and belongings.
Mr. Muhammad praised the recent developments and stability in Afghanistan, expressing gratitude for Islamic Emirates' cooperation with international organizations in the field of refugees. He stated that the purpose of his visit to Kabul was to find solutions to the challenges faced by returnees and displaced Afghans, as well as to attract more financial resources.
During this meeting, representatives from the International Organization for Migration assured that they would provide accurate information to UN officials and financial supporters to address the challenges faced by returning Afghans and enhance their assistance in the future.
In a press release, the Ministry of Public Health stated that during the solar year 1403, over 172,271 patients received outpatient or OPD services, and 23,597 patients were provided with inpatient or IPD services at Istiqlal National and Specialty Hospital. According to the statement, around 12,494 surgeries were conducted during the same period, 4,727 of which were major operations and 7,767 minor ones. The Deputy Minister of Labor Affairs at the Ministry of Labor and Social Affairs, Maulawi Mohammad Zahid Ahmadzai, during his official visit to Balkh province, facilitated vocational training for 500 individuals recovered from drug addiction. Mr. Ahmadzai stated that since the Islamic Emirate came to power, serious efforts have been made to combat narcotics, bringing cultivation, processing, and trafficking close to zero. He added that thousands of addicts have been treated across the country and over 7,000 recovered individuals have received vocational training through the ministry. The Director General of the Border Police, Maulawi Hizbullah Afghan, visited the Border Police Command at Kabul International Airport. During his visit, he inspected security checkpoints, the runway, key security zones, and the immigration section. He closely monitored the operational conditions and gave necessary instructions to the responsible officers. Mr. Afghan emphasized the need for continuous monitoring to ensure robust airport security. He also noted that immigration and research procedures must be carried out professionally and by established regulations. The construction of Al-Biruni University Teaching Hospital in Kapisa province has begun with a budget of over 10 million Afghanis. According to the Ministry of Higher Education, the project is being funded by the ministry's budget. The Ministry of Rural Rehabilitation and Development says construction has begun on a 7.7 million Afghani water supply network in Gardez, the capital of Aktia province. According to the ministry, once completed, the project will provide access to clean drinking water for 152 families. That was all for tonight. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night.
شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا